Hello YouTube, the Sponge Sir here with another video. This video will cover the recent events that have shook up the community, some of them for the better, some of them for the worse. So let's start with the biggest, Toontown Infinite's open beta. As you may already know, I've done a gameplay video on it, yet I never discussed the new features in a pure scripted way. So we'll start with the features and what I think of them. The first addition that they made was buffing the factory. As do many others, I think this was a great addition, as you could get more merits per run and keep the low tunes out. The next one was removing all toon tasks for cog suit parts and changing the way to get them by doing each of the cog types' respective factories 10 times. This has its ups and downs. It removes the challenges of getting your suits and encourages low toons to enter these factories even though they can't survive the bosses. Also, these features will not allow Ubers in the CFO, CJ, and CEO. In the CFO, you get rid of 2 gag Ubers, as they simply do not have enough gags to pass through the area, not even mentioning health. The CJ cuts off 30 gag Ubers, as they also don't have enough gags. And no Uber has any chance of survival on the CEO, as there are way too many cogs to battle, and he does 15 laugh points on his attacks. If they somehow do, they'll need the support of SOS cards, Unites, etc., and I'm not sure many will oblige. The next one was the reduction of cog parts if you died in a battle. Again, has its cogs, pro and cons. While it may encourage players to focus during these battles, it also adds on to the punch of a greener, especially in a VP, where you'll see lower toons having to get friends because they lost their part from one of them. The next feature was the new promotion system. This I like the most. It removes the painful, unnecessary grinding and gets you a laugh boost for every suit you promote to. On top of that, weaker toons can remain cold callers by choice, as they have a decision whether or not to promote. It emphasizes the importance of suits, and that's what I like most about it. Oh, and one final note to the TTI team. If you're going to troll or be written about a semi-open beta, make yours playable first. Now, let's head on to a sadder event. Coach Zucchini leaving. I consider Coach G's second leaving an act of cultural vandalism. Cultural vandalism is when somebody does something that is not illegal or technically wrong, as in this case he had a definite right to, but it just bums out a good amount of people. This amount being about 10,000. I understand that cultural vandalism is usually on a larger scale, yet I think that the action could happen to smaller communities as well. Coach G had his reasons. He left as he thought that the servers were unprofessional and rushed, and the community has fallen to shit. They're controversial reasons, but there is reasons. My source for this is a comment he had up before he deleted everything. And his reasons, along with basic human abilities, gave him the right to leave. But it bummed out many, and even got a few people angry. Exactly what you'd see in an act of cultural vandalism. So I say farewell to him. He will be deeply missed again. And now we'll dive into the final event. And while it's small, it still deserves discussion. Rewritten's update, which will keep all the beta toon stats around in game. Obviously, lots of people prefer this, yet some argue against it. Their main reason is that they'll feel left out, alone. But in my eye, they've got the best role. They're the newcomers. They'll experience the game at its full potential, and they'll have the beta toons to guide them through. I really don't think they'll feel left out, as the community will be bigger than ever. That's everything that's happened recently. I've decided to make this one big video as I've been very busy recently, and I couldn't find the time as these updates were happening. Now, thank you for watching, and I shall see you soon. And I shall see you next time.